Well, howdy, I'm John Mark Dempsey, and Ronnie Wilson is with us again. He's Hopkins County Master Gardener, and it's prime time now. I mean, it's officially, I suppose, not spring, but for all intents and purposes.
It has started, that's for sure.
Sure feels like it. But you make the point that we shouldn't get too excited about that we likely will still have some significant cold weather.
I think it's a good possibility. The equinox, the spring equinox, it doesn't happen till March 20th.
Right.
And that's the day where sunlight and nighttime are equal. And we can still have a frost. The average last frost date is, the first or second week in April. And frost is a real danger. Not so much a freeze. You think about it, we've had temperatures in the 80s in February.
Right.
So I'm hoping that we are finished with 32 and below, but frost is still a danger.
Well, Ronnie always provides us with some notes, which are extremely helpful. But you point out that the National Weather Service says you can have a frost with the temperature as warm as 42 degrees.
Yes, frost is when the moisture in the air freezes. And it will happen more frequently if you have clear skies. The earth radiates the heat quicker. Frost will happen more frequently in lower areas and on evenings when there's high humidity. So it's kind of a hit and miss thing.
So the point is, if you're going to put plants out, be mindful of that. And then also you have some notes here on how to cover. If you do put plants out, and we do have some cold weather, even if it gets down low 40s, how to cover them.
Cover them up. You can use 5-gallon buckets. You can use cardboard boxes. If you buy 1-gallon plants, you can even use those containers, old sheets. We've at our house, we've used towels. The only thing you don't want to use is plastic sheeting, because plastic will send the cold straight to the plant. And when you cover, make sure that no part of the plant touches your cover.
I was about to bring that up. Be careful not to allow any of the cover to touch the plant's leaves. Now, you did say towels could be used.
Yeah, if you keep them off the plant.
That might be kind of difficult, though.
With
towel.
You could rig up something.
Okay, some
kind
of brace
to keep the frost off of the plant leaves.
I see. The buckets, I think that you're talking about, like you get at the I won't say the name of the stores, but they're very familiar. Those would be excellent, I think.
Yeah.
Now they are plastic, but they're for the most part they're big enough.
They're enough to cover.
They're not going to be touching the plant. All right. So you mentioned getting equipment in shape, and we're just about to take our riding mower over to a friend of mine who does maintenance on it. You make the point that. And sometimes I think we don't remember this. Mower blades need to be sharpened.
I think so.
Why?
It makes for a cleaner cut. A dull blade tends to rip or tear the leaves of grass, the blades of grass, where a sharp blade will cut it cleaner. And with a sharper blade, inside the mower deck, you get more lift, and so it sends more of the cut grass out through the chute. So you really get a cleaner cut.
Yeah. So it should be visible.
Yeah.
That it should have, as you say, a cleaner look to it. Right. So the sharpening would take place. Is once a year enough, or does it need to be done more?
Yeah, I think once a year is good.
Start of
do it twice a year. That's even better.
Yeah. Start of the season.
Yeah. It doesn't take much. Take the blade off, put it on a grinder, or use the file.
Yeah.
May take 10 minutes total.
And then the people who do maintenance on mowers will do that. We'll do that for you as well. We've got a lot of ground to cover here. Scalping the lawn, you're a little bit ambivalent about that. You don't necessarily want to or need to scalp the lawn.
Some people do. Some people like it. The benefit is that you remove all the dead grass from winter. And if you bag it up and take it to the compost pile, even better. But what that does is by removing the top dead leaves, more sunlight can reach the soil, so the soil will warm quicker and your grass will come back sooner.
Now, you make the point, if you're going to do that, that you need to bag the clippings. You need to, if you don't have a bag on the mower, then rake them up, because you're defeating the purpose.
That's right.
By leaving the clippings.
That's right. You want to get as much of the dead material out as you can.
Yeah. It is now time, or very soon time, for pre-emergent weed killers.
I think very soon. Do it now if you haven't done it already, as soon as you can. Pre-emergent doesn't kill any of the weeds that you already see, but it will kill the crabgrass and weeds like that grow later in the spring and early summer.
Yeah.
But now's the time to get it out before those seeds have time to germinate.
Broadleaf weeds are probably already coming up.
Yes.
Although where we are now, I'm not seeing them like I'm accustomed to seeing them.
I have a ton of henbit in my yard, and you'll see dandelions and the like.
So pre-emergent is not going to do anything about that.
If they're already up, use a herbicide that contains 2,4-D. That won't kill Bermuda grass. It's not good for St. Augustine, but it will kill all the broadleaf weeds.
Okay. Well, we are about out of time for this visit, but we need to have another visit very soon. So let's do that, okay?
Okay.
All right. Ronnie Wilson is Hopkins County Master Gardener, one of the Master Gardeners, and I'm John Mark Dempsey, and this is KSST.